Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening, a night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre. Decent hit! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
There's a lot to like about this fella, Lucas Paqueta, Peter. Statistically, one of the best central midfielders in Europe. And I think he's going to be key here in delivering the ball around the pitch and indeed getting back and doing his defensive work. Whether they're attacking or defending, this guy is always involved.
Okay, interesting. Lucas Paqueta. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. De Bruyne. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. So foul. Gently done. He's going to be disappointed with that. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Arsenal yet to have an attempt on goal. Just eases him off the ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Zuma makes the interception. Works it forward. Okafor. Now it's Maradona. There's the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Now, who's going to be first to this? Cresswell is there, and he can get that clear. And now they can spring out of defence. He's looking for the runner here. Ward-Prowse. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Zuma. Now he's off and running. Jimenez. It's Kimmich. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Shifted it to the flank. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Camavinga. Hoyland. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Lucas Paqueta. Here's Kudus. So foul. De Bruyne. And there's the end of the first half. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal. But it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. So deadlock still as the second half begins. And it's De Bruyne. Lucas Paqueta. And the counter is on. Oh, that's fabulous. Picks out chance! Surely this time, big moment, massive goal!
Dependability ability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity to make a one-way traffic and add to this lead.
Now it's Marat, and the finish! Mavropanos gets rid without sophistication.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Spot on, Peter.
Okafor. Mavropanos promptly onto that, and that is that. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Rudiger gets across to intercept that. It's anyone's ball now. David Villa.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Fires it in low. Zuma clears it away. Now the finish! And that could have brought them level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Arsenal finding their passes.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
The final moments of a game that... Okafor! And again the keeper stands strong.
Okafor can only think of disappointment right now, but he'll get to appreciate just how good that save was. Yeah, the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Lucas Paqueta coming on the field. Number 20, number 18, Ings.
Cleared away.
17, Maxwell Cornet. Substitutions taking place.
Away from immediate danger. That has not gone well.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Messi. Now it's Kimmich. He's gone for goal! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. And you can hear the analysis starting already. The intricate details, the nuances being debated, and they will be for several days. But only one thing matters for now. They lost it.
I've been in this position myself, and this will be difficult to take. They did everything right but score, but at least I suppose they can reflect on a few positives from this one.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started. We are into reverse fixtures here. This is the second meeting between these sides. Passionate, emotional, blood-boiling, sometimes angry, always the same, yet every time a little different. David Villa. Lewandowski. Denied by an instinctive save.
Lewandowski is offering a wry smile there.
No outsmarting him this time. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And now the breakaway. Fiddles it through. Big chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. Arsenal can counter promptly here. Madueke.
This is the time you need that pace.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Palmer looking for the run. Can he latch on to this? No goals as yet. Badiashile cuts out the pass. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Passing is crisp and sharp. Chalobah looking for the runner. Look at the space here. Nice interception, well timed. Gently done. Chalobah looking for options for movement. And he won't reach that. Kimmich. Now Costa Corta. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Haaland. Played back in. Terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And that's been won straight back. Jackson. De Bruyne. Kimmich. And it's Lewandowski. He's a sharp little ball here. David Villa! Well, now it's a race for the ball. There's the end of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. The midway point of the game.
Arsenal ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half. 0-0 then, and we're back on the way. Palmer. Defence has got rid of that. That's the throw. Kukurea. That's been intercepted. We're still waiting for a goal to report here. Kimmich. Now Costa Curta. Palmer.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
60 minutes played. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Well, that looks a decent ball. Shot a goal! They've scored!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
The goal scorer for Arsenal.
So the manager could make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 12, Eduardo Camavinga. Coming on to replace him is number 16, Rodri.
Caicedo. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Sterling. Nkunku. Now there's a fine ball.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
And it's Sterling. Nkunku. Turns back here, probably the best option. Two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Well seen, saw that coming.
Substitutions taking place.
Chelsea looking to pass their way through. Keeper's dealt with that. He's gone for goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Caicedo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 6.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Caicedo. Nice bit of trickery. Now it's
There will be
Sterling.
5 minutes added time.
Nkunku. James. Oh, that's neat. Nkunku. David Villa is looking to set free a runner. Has a goal! It's in! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And that will be the final act. Arsenal can reflect on a job really well done. superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Arsenal really were great.
So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. It's, of course, round two between these two. I wonder what we expect this time. He's in a Maradona!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And here's Rashford. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Aim forwards. Chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
And the counter is on. No way he was going to let him past. And here's Maradona. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Maradona.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, that's fabulous. Mitchell. No, he just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. Still goalless. Good spot, he's seen the run. Now it's Eze. Pinged towards the front line. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Passes shot. There's the shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Kimmich. It's Camavinga. Kimmich. And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne has been caught there. It's a foul. Kimmich. And he's Højlund! Goal! Arsenal! First blood drawn. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Højlund demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Arsenal penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Look, I'm sure that silencing the crowd would have been mentioned in the dressing room beforehand. And just listen.
It could be in here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rashford. It's Rashford! Oh, taken with style. Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Arsenal take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been...
Great hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's heaved it away. And he's on his great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Arsenal are 2 up, and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Arsenal ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He can run onto that. He's in here! Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Shapes to shoot! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And things are starting to look awfully cosy. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. And it's Maradona. Gently done. And he welcomes it in.
Arsenal are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Substitutions taking place.
Olise. Arsenal upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Oh, he's burst and he's had a hit. Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Rashford. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. He's shifting through the gears here. And a shot! And how did he not make it 4?
Arsenal just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
Arsenal with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
22. Substitution.
Crystal Palace can counter promptly here. Arsenal have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Interesting ball. Olise. That's been intercepted.
Substitution on the field. Number 7. Coming on the field is number 11. Substitution in progress.
And the defence can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Maradona, he is onto this. Maradona, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Cristiano, can he finish? And somehow he kept it out.
Arsenal were again presented with an opportunity to break, and look,
there climbs up big. He's kept it out just.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
That's headed upfield. Now, who's going to be first to this? It's a pretty loose pass. Maradona. Odegaard. Maradona. And that's not going to reach.
Added minutes has been
And he's there
indicated.
to belt it away. Messi. And the shot! Really well taken goal. Players ecstatic. Fans delirious. This is utopian. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
It's become a case of men against boys. Threads one in. França. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Your reflections then, Jim? Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out, the football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. This, of course, the fixture to which we've been looking forward so very, very much and for so very, very long. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch is pristine, the crowd basking in the sun, smiles on faces. A really good omen for the game, we hope. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And we all hope that this second meeting between these sides this season will turn out to be a good one. He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Now that looks a decent ball. The fullback is in acres of space here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now it's Wilson. Away from immediate danger. And it's been taken straight back. Still goalless. Shifted it to the flank. Looking for options for movement. Iwobi. Oh, The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
And he was quick. Ah, he's given it away. Face to face with the keeper. Roll! Goal! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Fulham draw first blood here.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Well, they can break here. And he's intervened well there. Wilson. Tete. And Iwobi. And Joao Palhinha. Now it's Wilson. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Camavinga. And here's De Bruyne. Wilson. Reed. And it's Tete. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now Tete. Joao Palhinha. Well, no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well seen. Saw that coming. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far.
Tries a shot! Yes, it's in! Arsenal are level.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Lewandowski. Maradona. It's Lewandowski! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete! Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Messi. Lewandowski. Lovely ball and a real chance. There's the shot! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Arsenal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
The attendance for
Arsenal
this match was
take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And he's managed to get free. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Adama Traore, now looking to orchestrate a counter. Played back to the goalkeeper. Clears it out of harm's way. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Palinha. Oh, good read. Now it's Lewandowski. Maradona. And the shot! Yes! And the lead is extended still further.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
The goal scorer for Arsenal.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 18.
Arsenal blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Diego Maradona.
Roja. And he's running through. Castagna. Threads one in.
Substitution for Arsenal.
Ter Stegen deals with it effortlessly.
Number 10. Robert Lewandowski.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Eduardo Camavinga. Coming on the field, number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
De Bruyne.
Number 9,
It's Haaland.
Erling Haaland.
Aimed
Number
beyond the
15,
defence.
Marquinhos.
No way through, so back it comes. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Rodri. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's
There will be
Haaland.
5 minutes added
Nice
time.
sequence of passes, this. Maradona! Lacking in accuracy.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 17, De Bruyne. Number 8, Messi. Coming on the field, number 22, Odegaard. Number 11, Griezmann.
Odegaard has given away a free kick. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And there goes the final whistle. Arsenal have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Arsenal have some very strong runners from midfield, and it's not often you'll see a team.
Well, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence. It looks as though we're going to have a great turnout, such has been the level of enthusiasm generated once the fixture was announced. There is still movement in the crowd, plenty of people yet to take their seats. The roads outside are very, very busy, particularly around this time of day. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibel spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So they meet again, these sides resuming hostilities at the start of the second half of the season. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Well timed, excellent interception. Isak. Well, there is David Villa, a player whose thirst for goals is unquenchable. One of Spain's finest ever strikers, Jim.
Yes, I think his record speaks for itself, Peter. He's far from just a poacher. I like the way he's constantly on the move, creating space for others, and he's got the creativity to play in deeper roles if needed. Hall.
Arsenal so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. He's in plenty of space here. Foot in. Okafor. Could move up a gear here. Oh, that's a key interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Barnes! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Murphy. De Ligt attempts a clearance. Oh, they can break here. And they're quick to get it back. Defence has got rid of that. Isak. He's looking wide. Towering header. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. And it's Lewandowski. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but it's Maradona! And a second time! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Terrific header! He's missed, but not by that far.
De Ligt certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Bruno Guimaraes. Hall. Aim forwards.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
Hall. There will be 1 minute added time.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break.
Let's hope the boys can turn it up for the second.
So there was the first half.
Arsenal ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be...
And he's had a hit! They've got to be quick. David Villa!
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, good read. And they've got a throw. Now it's Longstaff. Longstaff! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Lewandowski. Well, into the second half and it's still goalless. Murphy.
Barnes, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
The attendance for this match was 21,898. Substitution on the field. Number 23, Jacob Murphy. Coming on the field is number 24.
Barnes. No break through and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. De Bruyne. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. Bruno Guimaraes. Newcastle finding their passes. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Harvey Bones. Number 20, coming on the field.
And that interception was most necessary.
Trippier.
And he's in a real chance! They've scored!
They'll kick themselves if that doesn't turn out to be the clincher. What a time to score. Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
That has been cut short. Maradona. Lewandowski is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and as their most significant attacker, he isn't about to receive any generous invitations. Keep...
Okafor! And it's De Bruyne. Lewandowski. David Villa! And out to safety.
Substitution.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Oh, good ball shot. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! That was superb goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Gets his pass away. No, that's been intercepted. And that's it. Well, the players and the coaches have plenty to think about here. A disappointing outing, and they collect nothing for it.
I've been in this position myself, and this will be difficult to take. They did everything right but score, but at least...
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And we all hope that this second meeting between these sides this season will turn out to be a good one. For safety. Who do you you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Anthony Elanga is a very talented lad, Peter. And what I like to hear is that he pushes himself hard. He's hard on himself.
It's Lewandowski! Elanga. Now it's Wood.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Elanga. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Hudson-Odoi. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Still goalless at the moment. And that interception was most necessary. Maradona! It's loose now. He can pounce on that. Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net.
Header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Lewandowski. It's played into space. Wood is firing after that one.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Has a goal! And that would have been some goal.
Oh, after such a great run, I'm expecting him to go all the way, and instead, he just lost his way.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. David Villa. Oh, that's fabulous.
That's good play from him.
He is just caressing the ball. Chance! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Villa actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Climbs up big. Oh, taken with style. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Oh, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
Arsenal grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Has been indicated.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And we've reached half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Arsenal sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And the game has already resumed here. Nottingham have a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Tries to get it clear. He's going for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Arsenal can start a counter here. Costa Curta. Can he get it through? David Villa. Now it's Neymar. It's Neymar! It's run loose. Who's got in for the follow-up? They are rampant. And the lead is extended still further. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Now, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great coaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Arsenal find a position of real strength now. Kecil.
Arsenal are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
The attendance for this match was
that's a key interception.
187.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he has been fouled there.
Substitutions taking place.
Haaland. Short changes him with that pass. Gets his pass away. Cleared without hesitation. Defending of the desperate variety. Camavinga plays the ball back. And it's played forward. Looking tidy in possession here. He might be in here, and the shot! It's in! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 9.
Arsenal totally rampant here. So nearly the perfect ball. And there's the clearance.
Substitution.
Opts him off it and wins back the ball.
Robert Lewandowski. Coming on the field is number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Substitution in progress.
That's been intercepted. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Toffolo. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Over to the left. And he cuts out the supply.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Works it forward. Oh, he's burst through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Hudson-Odoi.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Kimmich. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. Oh, good read. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Kecil. And that's that. Arsenal just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. David Villa. Well, good evening to you wherever you are. I think the first thing you'll notice here is a wonderful sense of occasion. That is very much the norm in this part of the world where the game has always held a special place in the hearts of many. Little hiccups on the way to these grounds as there is inevitably, given the size of the crowd, but everything is in place now for what we hope on a fine evening will be a fine game. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up at De Bruyne with the foul. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, it's hard not to be impressed with the all-round.
Haaland gets through. He's got the shot away! He's scored!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Kyle Walker. Bernardo Silva. And it's Lewandowski. Camavinga. And he's had it nicked away.
There they go, hunting again.
Oh, they can break here. Now it's Haaland. Guardiol. It looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Inch one through. And he's being shifted off it. Okay. First quarter of an hour gone. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Made out to the left flank. And it's Kovacic. Crossed in. Goalkeeper's ball. Pops him off it and wins back the ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he cuts out the supply. Foden. Can he get onto this? Foden.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Stones. Played for Stones. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Ter Stegen clears. De Bruyne. Kimmich. Looking wide.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's been taken short. Now here's the delivery. And he's managed to get rid. And now they can spring out of defence. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He is through here. No, he can't get past him. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this
There will
time.
be 1 minute added time.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Arsenal leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. We're already into the second period.
Arsenal going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on.
And the shot! There's a goal! They have pulled themselves right back into it.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And we're not going to make any further progress now. Foden. There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's been intercepted. And it's De Bruyne. Rodri.
Arsenal really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
The attendance for this match was 71,000.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Kovacic. Nicely spread. It's Bernardo Silva.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Brilliantly cut out. Rudiger is there and he can get that clear. Arsenal with a chance to counter-attack now. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Ake. And it's Kovacic. Distributed tidily. Camavinga. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Walker. Now it's Bernardo Silva.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's got away.
Maradona, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little...
Lewandowski is fouled.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
So, power or guile? What's it going to be?
24.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Phil Foden. Coming on the field. Number 10. Number 21.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Doku. He's found a way through. Sergio Gomez.
Substitutions taking place.
Doku.
This is actually quite a courageous move and ambitious and adventurous too.
Lewandowski, give him the lift of his goal.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Managed to get it away. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, it's an ending that's neither one thing nor the other. A win would have been ideal, but that was not to be.